stress free, so relaxing. Strong women stand up, put your head high, put your hands up for the women who never gave up. Strong women stand up for the women who don't need no validation, accomplishing goals across the nation. Strong women stand up, strong women will empower one another. You ain't know we strengthen each other. Strong women stand up, strong women wear pain like accessories. Through thick and thin, we create our own destiny. Loyalty, honesty, some of the things that complete me. Ain't none of us the same, stop competing. Don't you dare blame yourself for the cheating. I know I'm trying to break you down, belittle you. Don't settle for abuse, he don't deserve you. Know your worth, boo, don't let him hurt you. He miserable within himself, girl, it ain't true. So don't believe the hype, tell him that you're leaving and he calling you all night. You doing you, living life, looking real good, feeling better inside. I don't let the negative faze me, my confidence is amazing. I love being me. Strong women stand up, women stand up. 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 Strong women stand up, put your head high, put your hands up for the women who never gave up. Strong women stand up for the women who don't need no validation, accomplishing goals across the nation. Strong women stand up, strong women will empower one another. You ain't know we strengthen each other. Strong women stand up.
Hey y'all, welcome back. You already know what's going on. It's Izzy Jazzo, and you are on the biggest talk. Shout out to Nerd DJs Radio, WNRP, let's go. Shout out to my DJ, the human T-Rex. What's going on, T-Rex? How you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good. We got an excited guest in the building.
Yes, we do. We have a very exciting guest, a very influential guest up in the building. And she's very beautiful, and she wearing that, okay? And she got them nails on her, girl. I love those nails. The one thing about me, I don't play about those nails.
Right.
Baby. I got to get in there and get it going.
Yes.
So how you doing today, Miss Stephanie?
I am doing just fantastic being here with you.
I appreciate that. We have Stephanie from the African American Male Wellness Walk as today's guest. Yes. So all my men that are on this live right now, make sure y'all pay attention. All the men who are on the radio, young men, young adults, older men, make sure you're paying attention because this Saturday is a special treat. August 19th, starting at 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. is the African American Male Wellness Walk. Yes. Make sure you come out. Yes. So I'm gonna let her further introduce this because she know way more about it than me. Okay, this is the pro right here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So this will be the 7th year that we host an African American Male Wellness Walk here in Cleveland, Ohio. We just celebrated our 20th anniversary in the original city, which is Columbus, Ohio.
Wow, 20th anniversary.
20th anniversary.
Well, happy anniversary to you.
Thank you. It was a momentous occasion. We even had Master P.
You had Master P?
Master P.
Percy Miller?
Yes, Percy Miller was in the building.
Okay, shout out to Master P.
Uh-huh.
I grew up listening to him.
For sure.
I've been about it.
But yes, it was a momentous occasion, and then every year that we do it, it's very, very special.
Okay. So how long have you been a part of the movement?
I have been a part of this initiative for 20 years.
20 years.
So I have been a part of this initiative since it first began.
Okay, so when and why was this movement started?
So in 2004, the founder, John Gregory, read some information about the health disparities and the fact that African American men on average were dying 12 years earlier than their social counterparts.
Oh, wow.
So Mr. Gregory reached out to some community leaders in Columbus, Ohio, and my husband, Alan Huff, was one of those people. They had a business relationship, and they worked closely in the community. And so when Mr. Gregory started talking about it, what he talked about was, if we have these health disparities, we have to do something about that. And so he began to communicate, plan, collaborate with other folks to begin to look at how do we address that. And one of the ways was to make sure that African American men were getting screened. Oftentimes what we found was that the men were not going to the hospital, weren't going to the doctor regularly. And because they weren't going to the doctor regularly,
They had no idea what was going on.
and oftentimes, and we know that by the time we get to the doctor, when we don't do what we're supposed to do,
It's too late
it's
sometimes.
too late. And you're at such a devastating stage of the illness that the hardship of it
Yeah.
is that much greater.
It just takes over.
It's that much greater. It's that much greater. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what all do you test for when you run these tests?
So we do the biometric screenings, and these are the screenings that a person would receive if they were going into the doctor to get a checkup.
Okay.
And so one of the wonderful things about this, it's going to be like your annual checkup. Say a person doesn't have medical insurance. You can come to this event and get that screening for blood pressure, cholesterol. We are even doing PSAs. We're wanting to make sure that we address colon cancer. All of these different things are numbers that we need to know in order to really be able to have a safe, healthy level of health.
Yes, and I totally agree with
Yes,
that 100%.
yes.
Because our men do not go to the hospital, especially the younger generation. They don't go to the hospital. Most of them only go to the hospital after their girlfriend say that they didn't contract or something.
And if I could tell you even this, that what's so cool about this is when we first started, we were saying that it was for the men, and we targeted the men. So the marketing, everything was geared towards the men. But what we discovered was that the women were the ones who were bringing the men to the walk.
Yeah.
So the women heard about the walk, and they were saying, "No, we're going to go participate in this so that you can get those screenings." So women are vitally important to this movement as well, and we've actually expanded our initiative to where now we have a component called Uplift Her.
Okay, and tell me
And
about
it's
that.
for women. Yes, Uplift Her is the female component to the African American Male Wellness Walk. Because when you look at this, you're talking about the health of a community. So right now, African American women are leading the numbers of deaths because of cardiovascular disease. But the connection between the walk and Uplift Her is that if you're living in the same household, you're probably eating the same food prepared the same way, which means that those preventable things that we do, like eating unhealthy, that is also impacting women. It's even impacting children.
Yeah, because they eat what their parents eat.
They're
or what's
eating what we're
prepared for 'em.
eating. Exactly. So we have a female component to it. But yes, it is very, very important that everyone knows that women play such a vital role in movements, and we know that already. But in this movement, the women, they were the ones that we've called upon to get the men out to get them screened. Because we know without us,
They would lose their heads. Okay.
Right, yes.
It takes a woman to do a lot of things for these men.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you enjoy most from being a part of this movement?
I think what I enjoy most is that we also spend a great deal of time on education. And so part of another thing that we do is we don't just do the walk in August. We have year-round programming where we're educating people. I'm an educator. I'm a teacher.
Okay.
So we're educating folks about these preventable these preventable illnesses and things. We're educating folks about that. So that is one of the things that I appreciated about it most. But I think what I love about it most is that it's for us. We're doing it for us. We're not letting someone else tell us that, you need to do it like this or whatever. We use a very unique grassroots aggressive outreach practice where we go into the communities where a lot of other folks maybe aren't going to want to go to. So we do those kind of things. So it's the connectivity to the community even. And hearing people say, my blood pressure was really up and I'm so glad that I came today. So those stories, those testimonials that we get of folks who were somehow impacted by what it is that we're doing. I enjoy that very much.
Yes, that's good because a lot of programs, they focus more so on the good parts of the neighborhood and stuff like that. So the urban and the low income, we don't get offered those type of programs. So we often go without.
And that was one of the things that our founder, John Gregory, when he talked about where he wanted it, he's always wanted it to be in the heart of the community. And he said, when we're walking to save Black men's lives, we want people in those communities to see us walking through those communities. So it is very strategic as to where you're going to have it, because you want to make sure that the people see that there is something being done about this.
Yeah, because if you don't come, then we won't know.
Exactly.
And I don't want to hear about a walk out there in, far out.
Exactly.
And you're not coming here to my community, to me and my people.
And that's who we're talking about. So we want to be in an area where if it's not, where people can get to us as easily as they possibly can, but then more importantly, that people in the community see us and they see that there's something being done about the health crisis that we're facing right now.
Okay, so what year was this organization founded?
The initial walk was started in 2004. And then I think it's 4 years ago, an agency was birthed from the walk. So the walk, we started doing the walk continued to grow. It continued to gain momentum. It began to spread to other cities. And then the agency, so now we have a wellness agency. So we have the walk, but our signature event for that, we have an agency, and the walk is our signature event in all of our cities.
Okay. How many men do you think visit the walk annually?
I can tell you that what we do is we do something collectively, and we talk about the number of men that have been screened in a year. And if I can, I'm going to try to pull that up. In Cleveland, prime example, last year we were just in Columbus, and they did over 1,000 screenings.
Okay.
And
that was just for one day?
That was just for one day, and that was just in Columbus.
That's a lot, yeah.
That was just in Columbus.
Okay, shout out to the men out of Columbus.
Yes,
caring about their health.
Yes.
Going to see about themselves, living longer, staying around for their family and their loved ones. I love that.
Let me tell you. And then the weekend before the one in Columbus, we did one in Youngstown.
Okay.
And we were in Youngstown. And I'm not sure what their numbers are, but I think they said that they had upwards of 3,000 people at the walk.
Oh, okay.
So you had a significant number of men. At least 200 men were screened that day. And if I can say this to anyone who is listening, when you come to the walk, we want you to get screened. That's how our sponsors respond to us, by the number of folks that we get screened. So yes, we want to entertain you. Yes, we want to make sure the children have a good time.
Yes.
But the ultimate goal for the day of the walk is to get that free screening.
So make sure you guys come out, and you can be accompanied by your woman, your lady friend, your wife, your baby mama, whatever. Make sure you come out to the African American Male Wellness Cleveland Walk this Saturday, August 19th from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Wade Oval. The address is 10820 East Boulevard. Enjoy free health screenings, vendors, live entertainment, and free fun for the whole family. Everybody can enjoy this entertainment.
Yes, for sure. Yes, we will have Ahmad Crump from the Cavs.
Okay, basketball players.
He's going to be the MC. He's an MC for the Cavs. So he's going to be there. But something else, and this is very special too, we will be doing a tribute to Silver B.
Okay.
Last year, Silver B was our MC. And Silver B was sick at the time.
And he still came out and did his thing.
And he said, I had to be here because this is such a worthwhile cause. So if you love Silver B, know that the walk last year was Silver B's last gig.
Make sure you come out. They're doing a tribute to Silver B.
Yes.
and he dedicated his life to this cause. Even came out when he was sick.
Yes.
Please come out this Saturday.
Yes.
Well, it's nowhere else to be.
Support.
It's free?
Yes. And you will have a nice start to a wonderful Saturday. We're done by 12 noon.
We get
it done, and we're done by 12 noon.
Okay, so we're going to take a little break and hop off into some more music from more Cleveland artists out here in this city that may come out to the walk, because I'm sure going to tell them, come outside.
Come outside. Come outside.
Okay. This is Heartless by Soul.
Hey, yo, bring that back, Chef.
You so heartless when it comes to my feelings. Said you love me, but your love feels so different. I'm here for you, I adore you. Rather good times and bad times than to see myself with someone else. Pretty brown, driving me wild. Can't get enough, I don't know what to do. Pretty brown, driving me wild. Rather good times and bad times than to see myself with someone else. What I'm to do? Lately I can't find a clue. One day it's love, then it's confusion. Can't get a vacation with you. Feel like I'm on the night skating with you. To the altar, wanna make it with you. Every day I pray I'm patient with you. Hoping one day we can get it in tune. I was an artist, you'll be my muse. Fly out of space, fly to the moon. Roses are red, hot as this gas. Look out a nigga, feeling them blues. I can admit at times I be wrong, but not to the point you won't block me on phones. Not acting petty, that thing on you heavy. Know what you need, just tell me when you're ready. I'm tryna be the best of friends. Don't wanna see us in, cause you and me can win. Pull up in that brand new Benz, hair blowing in the wind. If loving you is wrong, I guess I'm committing sins, yeah. You so heartless when it comes to my feelings. Said you love me, but your love feels so different. I'm here for you, I adore you. Rather good times and bad times than to see myself with someone else. Pretty brown, driving me wild. Can't get enough, I don't know what to do. Pretty brown, driving me wild. Rather good times and bad times than to see myself with someone else.
Hey, yo, bring that back, Chef.
You so heartless when it comes to my feelings.
This is your girl, Envy Jazzo, and I'm always tuned in to Nerve DJs Radio.
All you got to do is put in hard work. All you got to do is put in hard work. All you got to do is put in hard work. Hard work.
Peasant out, Pluto.
Hard work. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Hard work. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I hate to get it on my own. Hard work. All grind, no rest. I'm the best and I'm really in my zone. Hard work. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Hard work. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Hard work. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I hate to get it on my own. Hard work. All grind, no rest. I'm the best and I'm really in my zone. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Ain't no days off, I'ma get what I deserve. Promise that my word. Started with the blocks from the curb. Stay in my lane, I don't swerve. Fly like a bird. Blade been made it out the dirt. Ayy, now I elevated, know these sucker hated. Man, I'm too authentic, can't be tainted. How bad do you want it? Gotta build on it. Yeah, that gas got a drip bag, got a leak on it. Ain't gotta say shit, we don't speak on it. But my eye real low, got a peak on it. Man, the hustle been cold, got a G on it. Gotta trust in the plan, got a C on it. Man, I never gave up, got a B on it. Put the game in the lock, got a key on it. Man, I'm haters try to block, got the D on it. Straight drop by the pot, got the heat on it. Watch. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Hard work. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I hate to get it on my own. Hard work. All grind, no rest. I'm the best and I'm really in my zone. Hard work. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Hard work. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Hard work. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I had to get it on my own. All grind, no rest. I'm the best when I'm really in my zone. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. They say it costs to be the boss, man. That's what I know. Gotta manifest what you want, man. I'm on go. Gotta speak into your life and at night in your soul. Give it all you got and try not to lose control. Hey, I never switched up when the table turned. Man, I stuck to the script, headed away my turn. Thank God off the top, got the piece on it. If you got a platform, gotta teach on it. ET phone home, gotta reach on it. Born king with this knowledge, gotta breathe on it. Be a firm foundations, got the steam on it. Hard work, dedication, got a seize on it. Hit him with the Mr. Clark, got the lean on it. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream on it. Apply Mr. Malcolm X by any means on it. Caesar Rio, Ben Stein's Mr. Clean on it. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I had to get it on my own. All grind, no rest. I'm the best when I'm really in my zone. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I had to get it on my own. All grind, no rest. I'm the best when I'm really in my zone. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I had to get it on my own. All grind, no rest. I'm the best when I'm really in my zone. 1, 2, 3, then repeat. That's how you gotta stay strong. Every day I'm putting on. Promise I'm a king on my throne. Don't none come to a sleeper, man. I had to get it on my own. All grind, no rest. I'm the best when I'm really in my zone.
This is your girl, Envy Jazzo, and I'm always tuned in to Nerve DJs Radio. That's why we on top. Okay, and we're back. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the music during our break. We were having girl time, catching up, chatting, you know, getting cuter. Because we've been that. So back to the male wellness walk and how serious it is for our young African American kings, our older kings to come out and participate. Do you think there are better health results due to this organization and these walks?
I know for a fact that there are, because we have folks who have come back and shared stories of having had a particular illness brought to their attention while at the walk, maybe being screened, and then that person going to the doctor and beginning to make those lifestyle changes that are needed to improve their health. So yes, Mr. Gregory mentioned that in the city of Columbus, I want to say that when they looked at some of the numbers of people, men that were struggling with some of these diseases that we're talking about, that those numbers they were starting to see a change. Okay. And I think it is not just the walk itself. We also do that programming year round. So we have programs like Cooking with Dads, where we're encouraging men to come out and cook healthy meals with their children.
Yeah, that's a great program.
Yes.
Get some bonding going on.
Oh, see, yes. But then if you're starting to do those kind of things, then you're starting to pay attention to what you're eating when you go home.
Yes, you are.
You're starting to pay attention more aware. We do something called Real Men, Real Talk. And with Real Men, Real Talk, a safe space is created for men to come together. But when we talk about wellness, we're not just talking about the physical. We are also talking about the social, psychological, emotional.
And the mental.
And
mental health matters.
All mental health matters. And so even with that, where you had more people who maybe were suffering with depression and things like that, the message is going out that it's okay if you're a man and you're hurting. If you need someone to talk to, it's okay to seek that help. So there again, you're impacting the overall wellness of the people in that community. And so yes, we know for a fact that the numbers of folks who've been suffering, those numbers have changed. Those numbers are changing.
Okay. How long is the 5K walk?
It is actually like 2.5 miles.
Okay.
It's like, I think they said it's 2.5 miles. Yeah, so we will be at Wade Oval, and there's a route. There is a route that we will give everyone so that they'll know we lead folks in the walk. But yeah, it's a 2.5 mile walk.
About how long do you think the walk usually lasts?
If people are running, now we have some runners, amazing. I'm like amazed at how fast they finish it. But it's like about an hour-long walk. If people are just doing like a casual walk, because you have groups of people that are walking, and people take their time, but they want to get the walk in. And that's such a beautiful thing, because not only are we having the screenings done, we're showing people just how simple it is to start making those changes by doing something like the walk.
If you see anybody falling behind, what would you do?
We have people that actually that lag behind to pick up the rear. Anybody who falls behind, we have safety measures in place to make sure that we can get to them. If we need to get medical care to them, then we make sure that that's possible. And we tell people we don't want them to feel that they're racing. So that's why I say it'll be about an hour, if people are walking at a moderate pace.
Mm-hmm. So you can come out here and walk at a comfortable pace for you. You don't have to come out and run like the others. You can do a slight jog,
Yes.
But take your time, enjoy yourself, have fun. This is a great cause. Again, this is for the African American Male Wellness Cleveland Walk, which is this Saturday, August 19th from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Wade Oval, and that address is 10820 East Boulevard. And baby, you better get there early, because you're gonna be parking all the way down in Lakewood trying to walk over there. You're gonna walk 5K to get to the 5K walk.
Yes, and so we have the free parking around Wade Oval, of course, on Saturday, and then there are the parking lots, the Botanical Garden, Art Museum, Natural History Museum. Those, and I think when I checked, the max for any of those garages is less than $20. So if so people don't have to walk so far away. You can park right there in one of those parking garages as well.
Okay, that'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you tell me a time where you had to work under a tight deadline to get things together for a 5K walk?
Today.
Tell me about that. What did you experience today?
Oh my gosh, it's just vendors. I would love to be there, but I can't do it anymore. Did you get the invoices in? I don't think those invoices are in. We got to go back and check and make sure. There are so many moving parts to it. But a lot of it has to do with coordination of folks who are, who play a major role, and maybe something happens where they can't be there. Like I was just reading something about golf carts, and the guy said, well, I'm leaving at 4:30 today, and if I don't hear from you, I didn't see the email until after I got off work today. He's gone, and he plays a very important role, so now I've got to make sure that we have that particular item, which means tomorrow I will spend a great deal of my day
trying to track him
down or somebody that could do it. But I have such cool friends that when I've fallen short or something has happened, I am so blessed because people believe in this mission, this initiative, that people have stepped up and come through. But needing equipment, and somebody says, well, I'm not going to be there tomorrow, so I need to talk to you and get everything settled today. And then we just go into, okay, we got to find somebody else. But it's to be expected.
Okay. On the day of the event, how do you prioritize your work tasks?
On the day of the event, the objective is to get the men screened. So what is important to us is that vendors are set up on time.
And what time would that be?
That would be 7 a.m.
Okay.
Vendors are set up and ready to go at 7. So if we do that, then we can start those screenings right away. And with that, that means that you have that many more men before the walk getting screened. And that's very, very important. So my number one goal is to, first of all, make sure that everyone is safe. Mm-hmm. But beyond that, my number one goal is to make sure that getting men screened is, making sure that the men are getting screened. That is our focus. And then, of course, you have a run of show of the different things that you're going to be doing. So order and organization is very important too.
So what time would you arrive for the event?
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning. 5 in the morning.
Ooh, girl. You 5 in the morning. Okay.
5 in the mornings for, you got to be there to start letting your vendors come in. So you got to be there.
If Miss Stephanie can get up and do it and look gracefully while she's doing it, there's no excuse why y'all can't get up out of bed and come out here for this great cause. Again, and I'm going to keep saying it every few minutes for all the people who chime in and chime out and get on the live and leave the live. This is for the African American Male Wellness Cleveland Walk, which is Saturday, August 19th at 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's only 5 hours. Y'all can't dedicate 5 hours to you, to yourself, to your health, to make sure you're good, because you may have some underlying diseases or issues brewing inside yourself. You may feel fine, but you may not be fine inside. So come out.
Yes.
They won't share your results. Just come out,
Exactly.
Check on yourself, bring your children if you want to. There's fun entertainment for them. So I hear we have a foam party and a bubble party for the children. I want to jump in.
Right.
Get all
yes.
bubbly.
Yes. We have a foam party and a bubble party because, again, it is so important that people understand this is a family event. And so as we're preparing for vendors and other folks to attend, we do take into consideration that having children there is a very important part. So that's how we've come up with having the foam and the bubble party to help the children celebrate wellness as well.
And they'll grow up saying, yeah, I remember when I was going to the wellness walk growing up as a kid. Yeah, get up, y'all. We on our way. We on our way. Food, fun, free?
Yes,
Free?
yes.
What kind of food are you providing?
We have snacks. We have healthy things. There will be, I think it's Meyer. Meyer is one of our sponsors.
Okay.
And they bring bananas and, like things that you would need
Essential
in the
foods.
morning. Yes, like things that are healthy for you that will give you that
Energy
those nutrients
for
that
that
you
walk.
need
Mhm.
and the energy that is needed for the walk. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. So we have that there. And then a lot of it is just, the rest of it is just information, but the food is something that is being given out to give people the energy to be able to do the walk as well.
So are you vegan?
I am really, really trying. I'm trying to do the raw diet.
Yeah.
No, like really, I'm working with a gentleman by the name of Mike Hardy. And Mike has written a book, and it's called, oh gosh, I don't want to say the wrong name. But it's about a little boy eating a healthy diet. And Mike has just been, he's a health coach. Mm-hmm. So he's really been helping me. And it does matter how you eat. Food is medicine.
Yes.
So I am definitely trying to be conscious and mindful of how I'm eating as well.
I've been changing my eating habits. I haven't gone all the way vegan yet, but for 3 days now. I haven't had any fast food. I haven't drunk any pop, no sugar, no bread, no red meat. And I feel really good. And I've been working out and stuff like that too, trying to get my health in order because, we're not getting no younger.
Exactly.
We're not getting no younger. And what we put into us is what's going to come out of us. So I want to put in the good stuff, the good nutrients. I want to be healthy. I want to look better. I want to live longer.
Yes. Because that's the one thing too that we talk about is even if there's not the premature deaths, the different chronic illnesses that come about. So you're okay today, but 10, 15 years from now, you're dealing with amputation or something like that because of the way you lived your life.
Yes.
The foods that you've eaten over the years. So the goal is that you begin to make these changes now so that your later days are truly your greater days.
Yes.
We don't want to be sick. We don't want our mates, our brothers, our cousins, our fathers, our sons. We don't want them sick in later years because there again, that falls back on us.
Yes, it does.
So that's why we want to help in this initiative, raising awareness, making those changes so that we can all live those harmonious, happier lives in later years.
Can you give an example of a goal that you've set and how you achieved it?
Yes, ma'am. I actually, talking about going vegan, I did a fruit and vegetable fast and lost weight. And once I accepted that, like I said, I had like Mike Hardy kind of coaching me, giving me some ideas of foods to eat, but just changing. I was just trying to get into the habit of eating differently and not realizing that I lost 7 pounds when I went to the doctor. I didn't realize I had lost 7 pounds.
Girl, I'm trying to get like you, okay? I'm trying to lose 7 pounds, 7 to 10, tone up a little bit. That's why I gave up all my delicious, luscious snacks.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. My Kool-Aid.
Your Kool-Aid.
I gave up my Kool-Aid. Oh, my goodness, girl. So... Whew, I understand. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. It's like every time I see something now, it's screaming, "Eat me!"
Oh, for sure. The
sugar is like addictive, and it's like it's
just
just calling
it
me.
is. No, sugar is addictive, and that's why we like to do that year-round programming, because that's the kind of information that we get to put out into the community. You have these forums, you have these opportunities where you can educate folks. People don't realize sugar is addicting.
Yes.
It truly, truly is. And we don't realize that when we take that in, what it does to our bodies. So that's why education is key.
Education
also
is definitely key. And I thank you so much for coming out here. And thank you for the opportunity to come to my show. And thank you for allowing me to sing, lift every voice and sing on Saturday.
Yes. So
before the walk.
Yes. So all of your listeners, all of your followers, all of your friends, she's super excited. And she is going to be the last voice that we hear other than the countdown. We will do Lift Every Voice and Sing, because this is for us, by us, so that we can make it to a brighter, better day.
And is there any additional advice for these young men and young adult men and older men listening?
You matter, and because you matter, we care, and because we care, we want you to come and be screened so that you know your numbers. Knowing your numbers is key. That will help you on that wellness journey that we're hoping you all will join us on.
Okay, thank you. And could you let us know your social media or how to contact you?
Yes, we actually have a Facebook page. It's AA Wellness Cleveland. You can go on Facebook. So we do have a Facebook page. And then the company, the parent company is the African American Male Wellness Agency, and that is aawellness.org.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we got to get up out of here. I appreciate you again and again for coming out here today.
Yes,
thank you so much.
I appreciate you. I appreciate Nerve
DJs,
Johnny O. What do you call me?
The human T-Rex.
The human T-Rex. They've always been so welcoming. But thank you all for giving us an opportunity to share this information.
You're welcome. And we're going to end the show with Big Stepper. And me and you're going to take a picture. I'll see you all next week. Make sure you tap in next Thursday, each and every Thursday at 5 p.m. on the MV Jazzo Show.
Man.
The biggest...
Big Jazzo, the Big Stepper.
This is NRG 108.1.
Step on these little rookies. Yeah, I'm stepping in designer. Bitches love to talk, they ain't gon' diss me. Red Fox Elizabeth, here come the big one. Stepping, yeah, I'm in this bitch, I'm talking reckless. Ain't no who gon' check this. All these little hoes know I'm the biggest. Bitches love to talk, they ain't gon' diss me. Red Fox Elizabeth, here come the big one. Stepping, yeah, I'm in this bitch, I'm talking reckless. Ain't no who gon' check this. All these little hoes know I'm the biggest.
Now stepping on these homies. Now stepping on these homies. Stepping on these homies. Stepping on these homies.
All these hoes gon' check this.